Hi, and welcome to How to Take Service Calls with Mach1 Roadside Assistance. I'm Laura Narpal, and I'm the co-founder and president of Mach1 Services. And today I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on how to take calls with Mach1 phone apps. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is a blog. If you want to reference this material back to our website through the Media and Blog tab, just as well for a reference. And there's an intro letter here that you'll want to make sure to read. The first thing listed in this letter here is just to make sure that your account is actually active. You'll need to have an active account with Mach1 in order to even gain access to the service provider apps, but they are free to download. So let's go ahead and dive into the content. So first of all, as I mentioned, we're making it easy for service providers to take calls, and I'm going to show you this step-by-step guide here. Step 1, after you've downloaded the app, you'll click on this Get Started screen. It's this blue button here. And the next thing that comes up are a bunch of permissions. So we want to make sure that you've gone ahead and allowed the correct permissions to give us access to GPS location, and also so you can have contact with the customers while you're in the app. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click this Always Allow button on this location permission. Next, there's another notification permission, and you'll go ahead and click Allow. And thirdly, there's a final location permission, and you'll need to click OK. Once you've done that, you'll see the Get Started Service Provider Number screen, and you'll go ahead and enter the service provider number you were issued. Once you've done that and click Next, you'll go into the Get Started, Add Your Phone Number screen. Now, this phone number is the number that you signed up your account with, or if you're a business, it's the specific phone number to the driver or employee that's going to be taking the service calls. That's important to note because this verification code will be sent to that phone, and that's tied to the GPS, so it needs to be that number. Once you get this push notification with the code, you'll enter it here, and you'll move on to the next screen, which is the map screen. And see this blue button here in the right-hand corner? You'll go ahead and hit that, and that will mark you as available. And you'll know you're available when you see this green bar here and it says available at the top. That will indicate to our dispatching system that you are a candidate to take a Mach1 customer should one arise in your area. So once you are notified through our dispatch system, you'll see a push notification, and it will tell you a little, short little summary here. It says a new service request for tire request is being offered to you. You'll click that, and you'll see the full requested services screen. Now, there's a couple things to note. Mach1 service calls are timed, meaning you have to accept this call in a certain time frame, or it will move on to the next provider. There's other ride-sharing platforms that do this where they give the drivers only, I think, 30 seconds to make a decision. And you know if you're available, so we give you plenty of time. It's 60 seconds to review the quick overview and decide whether you want to help this person. So you click the blue Accept button, and the next thing that comes up is navigation. And really, it's going to tell you step by step how to get to your customer. Now, if you want to exit this screen, you can click this X here in the bottom right corner, and you'll see a screen that looks like this. It's the map screen, but you can do other options from here. You can go ahead and contact the customer, or you can click on navigation to get back to that step-by-step screen, or you can mark yourself arrived. But I wanted to show you what it looks like here to call or text the customer. It's really simple. You click this button, and then what happens is we issue what's called a burner number, and it's just a fake number associated with you and the provider, or you and the customer, so you can talk back and forth while you're servicing them. So they never actually have access to your personal cell phone number. So the next step you'll want to do is when you actually get to the customer's location, you're going to go ahead and click this box that says Mark Arrived, and then you'll go ahead and verify that by clicking Yes here. Then you'll see this screen. You have arrived. And now we recommend that all providers double check this safety first checklist before they go ahead and, park their, after they've parked their vehicle, make sure they're parked correctly, and that they're able to make sure that safety is the first priority while they're servicing a customer. The next step here, once the job has actually been completed, is the provider will click on Service Summary, this blue button here. And what happens then is you'll be taken to this screen where you can adjust the price. Now, the customer will have seen a price window based on the region. And for this example, it was $55 to $70 for a tire change. And you can click the minus button or the plus button to make it a lower or higher price. If you also see this Add Service Item hyperlink right here, if you click that, you can actually add an additional service item without getting any kind of approval from Mach1. However, you do need to make sure that if you are providing additional services, that you've negotiated and the customer has approved whatever set price you're going to be putting into the system. Here's another example, and you just go ahead and click Save. And then what happens is an invoice is generated. And you'll want to make sure that the customer signs off on this from your device. Once their signature is by this X here, this confirm button will light up. You'll go ahead and click that. The customer will have a chance to rate you on a scale from 1 to 5, so please keep that in mind with your customer service. And then you'll have the opportunity to leave some service call notes here. And that gets sent back to the Mach1 systems, so we have a future reference for that customer, so should any other issue arise. Next, you'll see the thank you and safe travel screen, and you'll be brought back to the regular map screen with the availability showing here as available. Now, if you are done taking service calls for the day and you don't want the opportunity to take any more Mach1 calls, you go ahead and click that blue button and it'll toggle off to white and you'll see unavailable at the top of your screen. And that's it. It's that simple. Now, as I mentioned, if you haven't signed up as a service provider and you're interested, please visit our website at provider.mach1services.com. And if you're currently a part of our network, we're looking forward to working with you. Thanks and have a great day.